Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and I'm super excited to be back today with another video, especially because I am back home. I'm very excited to be here. I don't know if you guys, we've made some progress over here, and this is the room that leads out onto our deck. So today I'm actually going to take you guys along with me as I do a couple different things. Today, I just got home, but I want to talk to you guys about my flights from yesterday because it was a really bad experience and I cried a lot in the airport. And I also need to go buy a hairbrush today because I left mine at my sister's house. So if my hair looks crazy, please don't blame me right now because wow, I need to brush my hair. I also need to go to our old apartment that we still are renting technically. We either had to pay 2 months of rent to break our lease or just pay the 2 months of rent and still have the apartment. So our lease at that apartment is officially up at the end of this month, October. So I need to go over there and get 2 different things that sold while I was gone that are over at our apartment. So I've got to do that. I got lots of things that sold over the weekend and also lots of things that just sold the couple days this week. So I packaged those up already. I'm going to show you guys what sold. Then we're going to go over, get a hairbrush for me. Hopefully my hair will come out great. And then we're going to go to our apartment, and our apartment is over by a Reseller and a Goodwill. So we might pop in for a little bit of a light thrifting. It's gonna be a busy day, but I want to take you guys with me. But let's talk about what happened on my way home. As a lot of you guys know, I was in Indiana. I was in a wedding for one of my best friends from college. So I just ended up getting to spend time with my mom and my family, my sisters, and some friends at home, which was really nice. But my flights, I was supposed to fly out of my hometown, Fort Wayne, Indiana, to Chicago, and then from Chicago to here in Baltimore into Maryland. But my first flight got delayed by like a pretty good hour and a half, so I missed my connecting flight. So they rerouted me. Instead, I went from Fort Wayne to Chicago to Charlotte, North Carolina, and then to Baltimore. So it was a long day flying in yesterday. But what was awful about it, so not only did my bags get lost, they got lost in Charlotte. I only had a carry-on, and they checked it on my flight from Chicago to Charlotte. They lost my bags. And then on my flight from Chicago to Charlotte, I sat next to the weirdest and meanest man ever. I don't know how it happened. It was just my luck. When I touched down in Chicago, I had to go to like the assistance desk. And so I was there and she got me onto a flight. But the catch was like it was loading 10 minutes before she actually booked me the flight. So I literally had to sprint across the Chicago airport, arrived out of breath. I was seated in the middle of a 3-person group. So I was in the middle and the lady on my one side was really nice. The guy on my other side was a disaster. So he engaged me in conversation the whole flight. Really weird conversations, asking me about like my age, talking about my skin. He was like older and it was weird to begin with, and he muttered to himself the entire flight, but he refused to wear a mask. Now, when I was flying, every single time we got on an airplane, they would tell us that everyone has to wear a mask or you can get removed from the plane. But this was like the worst experience because I didn't want to sit next to somebody that was refusing to wear a mask. Like that wasn't fair to me. But I talked to him and he refused to put one on. And then throughout the flight, I literally swear, if I was getting like trafficked, I would have been trafficked. Nobody paid any attention to me. Nobody cared. I tried to flag down probably about 3 or 4 different flight stewardesses, and I would make eye contact with them and they would just ignore me. I was like trying to get help and no one would help me. I didn't feel comfortable. He already had refused to put one on because of me. I was flying next to this man. He was just talking about how COVID was a government conspiracy and it had been planned for years. And I don't care what you believe. Like if you believe that, that's totally fine. But he was refusing to put on a mask even though I had told him it would make me much more comfortable. And then what really was not great was then he started having a coughing fit. So he was coughing all over the place. He was coughing on me. And everyone was just staring at him like, why is he not wearing a mask? And now he's like coughing and stuff. And these are like, I'm in a plane. So I asked him to put on a mask and then he cussed me out. So he got mad at me. He was cursing me out. He's telling me that I believe complete crap, but he didn't say crap and things like that. And so it was a really rough day. And nobody said anything. None of the flight stewardesses stepped in and I just had to sit there and get coughed on in the middle of a global pandemic because nobody said anything. And I did, and then I got in trouble. Like, it was a really bad experience. I finally am here, but I also, like, you know, I was crying in the Burger King line because I didn't have time to eat lunch because I was sprinting through the airport. I was finally gonna get supper. I didn't know if I was gonna make it to my next flight, but I needed food. And then this little girl who's like 8, she was like in front of me and she just was watching me cry. And I was like, I'm probably traumatizing this poor girl. Anyways, it was a really rough time. I thought I would share with you guys my experience because I like to keep it real on my channel and also tell you guys how I'm doing. So that's how I'm doing. That was yesterday and I'm exhausted. I've slept in, but I am excited to get back to my space. I was so excited to come home to our new home. I love it here. It is so calming. I love decorating it. It's been a joy, and getting to see Jeremy and Otis. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry again. It was so good. So I'm super happy to be home. I packaged up all these packages. I'm gonna show you guys what is sold the last couple days, and then I'm gonna go pick up some more things from my apartment that we sold and take things to the post office, go to Target, and we're gonna maybe go do some thrifting too. So if you guys are excited for today's journey, please give today's video a thumbs up. If you guys like more just insight into my life, you guys like to do kind of more vlogs and day in lives with me, make sure you let me know. I've gotten a lot of requests for it, so here they come at you. We're gonna do this one today, and then hopefully we'll do some more in the future because I like taking you guys along with my life. I think it's more fun than me just sitting and just telling you about clothes. But don't worry, we'll also cover some clothes and brands and things like that too. So it'll be a fun mixture. Let me get you set up so you can see me at my desk. So I packaged up some things. They're here behind me. I still have a couple things I need to find. So I have 14 things to send out today. So that's a good number, especially for this being midweek. But let's start with what sold on my Poshmark, and then we'll go to what sold on my husband's Poshmark. And I am a full-time reseller. If you didn't know, I'm assuming you probably know if you're here right now. But the first thing that I sold is something that I just took an offer on, and it's this really cute vintage butterflies crew neck sweatshirt. It had some things wrong with it. It had a little bit of staining, I think, but it is very trendy and perfect time for it right now, fall. So it sold for 20 bucks. So after fees and everything, I make 16. But I got that in the bins, so I probably have about $15 in profit, so definitely worth it. And this next piece also came from the bins, and it's this Cynthia Rowley 100% merino wool sweater, and it has a nice little turtleneck to it. I'm pretty selective with what I pick up from Cynthia Rowley at this point. I usually only do things that are a little bit more like thicker or an outerwear piece. So a sweater that fits the bill. I have kind of avoided picking up her tank tops, short sleeves. I might pick up a long sleeve, but it just depends on the price. This I got in the bins, so it was definitely worth it. I would pick up pretty much all Cynthia Rowley from the bins, even just to take to like a clothes mentor, photos closet, that kind of thing. But this sold for $20 as well, so I also made 16. So about $15 of profit on that as well. And then this next piece is a piece I'm really excited about. This is my first time selling Prana, and I picked this up in the bins. I picked it up not too long ago. I think I had just shared it with you guys. I forget what I had this listed at. I either listed it at 35 or 50, one of the two, but it sold for $30, and it was only up for a few days, maybe a week at the most. But after fees and everything, I made $22.50. So again, not too bad. I'm happy with that sale as well. Again, for being in the bins, I paid maybe $1 or so, and that's my first time picking up a Prana like sweatshirt. So I would definitely pick that up again, especially for a good price. And then this next piece is a piece I've had sitting probably throughout all of the summer. I picked this up in the bins as well. So in the bins, if you're not familiar with it, you pay per pound and not per item. So I paid $1.49 for anything I said comes from the bins, which means it's just going to vary in price based on the weight. But generally, everything is about a pound-ish, so it's roughly $1.50, $1, somewhere around there. Like this piece. This is an Anthropology Sweater, and this is really pretty. I had a lot of interest in this, but it just waited until the season to sell, and I made $28 after Poshmark's fees, and they bought this outright at $35. So $35 is what I listed at. It's a size small, and I made $28 for something I picked up in the bins for maybe $1. Only probably about $26, $27 of profit there, which I'm, again, happy with. I love picking up Anthropology, especially in the bins. That's usually where I pick up most Anthropology. I don't normally pay up for it unless it's a higher end brand from Anthropology, like Farm Rio or something like that. And this next piece that sold is also from the bins. It's this New with Tags Nasty Gal Chunky Knit Sweater Dress. So I found this in the bins. It was just, since it was New with Tags, I picked it up. I find a lot of Nasty Gal, Boohoo, Pretty Little Thing in the bins, and I only usually pick them up if they're new with tags or if I'm intending to take them straight to a Pluto's Closet or a buy sell trade location. So this one, 20 bucks. I probably made, I guess I gave a shipping discount on this, so I made $14.50. But again, I paid $1 or $2 for that. And then I didn't sell very many high pricing items over these last few days, which is fine. I'm moving some stale inventory, which is great. Like this piece, which is a Boohoo floral pattern dress. Again, one of those brands I don't normally pick up. This was given to me for free from my sister. And so from that $20, I made $16, which is again about, well, that one is actually $16 of straight profit for me, which is wonderful. And then I have this pair of UGG Bowback UGG boots, and these were in a little bit rougher condition, which is why I only sold them for $15. They are a size 5, which is small. If I have the option, I try not to pick them up in such a small size. I find size like 8 and above does really well for UGGs. For $15, I just wanted to move them. I've had them for a while. I also got those in the bins. So I made $10.50. I just want to get rid of them. I think I had them listed at $25, and so I just sent out a really good offer to try to move them, and I think that they'll be happy with those, hopefully. So this last piece from my personal Poshmark is this pair of Jeffrey Campbell Checkered kidney heels. This is the only Jeffrey Campbell item I had in my closet up until recently. I found a really crazy pair of heels in the bins the other day, but I bought these at a random little like thrift store, probably in the summer. No, maybe it was last winter. And they finally sold for $45, and that was outright, or they offered me that, and I made $36 on them. I think I bought them for like $6, so I probably made about $30 of profit on those. So not too shabby at all. And then switching over to Jeremy's Poshmark, he sold this University of Pittsburgh long sleeve t-shirt for $18 on his Poshmark. And then after Poshmark fees and everything, he made $14.40. I'm pretty sure I got that in the bins, so probably about $14 of profit, maybe $13. And as I've been talking about a lot lately, we've been selling a lot of more like sportswear, sports gear, stuff like that. So this pair of Philadelphia Phillies pajama pants, I also picked up at the bins, and they sold for 20 bucks. So $16 of profit, probably about 15 of net profit. Not too bad. And then this piece is an exciting sale. I bought this, I think probably around May. And it is this David's Bridal little short dress that is in a wine color. And this piece I actually picked up in Pennsylvania at a $1 day sale. I don't have those around me, but they had one in Pennsylvania. We were driving through, we stopped, and I picked this up for $1.99, and it sold for $40. And it looks like we gave a small shipping discount, so we made $30.50. So $29.50 of profit on her. And then we sold this Nebraska Huskers hat. Again, another sports apparel item. A lot of them go up on Jeremy's Poshmark. It just makes it easy for us. And from the $16, we made $12.80. And then this one is so old. I don't even know where we got this. It was probably from the bins on our honeymoon. So that's been over a year and a half. That's crazy. But it's this American Eagle, like green, just kind of like utility jacket. It's modeled on my wonderful husband. And from $15, we made $12 in profit, so probably about $11 in profit. I would not probably pick that up again, or if I picked it up, I'd probably be able to write a better description and title, and so it might sell better, but man, that sat for a long time. And then this last piece that sold is this Banana Republic sweater, and is this like blue, just like V-neck sweater, a nice sweater for some guy to wear to an office. And from the $19, we made $13.70 of profit. That was either from the bins or from Jeremy's personal closet. So pretty good profit on that as well, $12 probably. But from all those sales, those were all pretty small sales for us. Probably about, most of them I would say were about 20 bucks. But guys, they add up. You can base your model for Poshmark either on making a lot of smaller sales or making really big sales and less often. Like there's so many ways you can do it. And so I just want you to know, even though sometimes I show you all my big sales where they're like $100 and I'm selling all these things for like $80, $90, $100 in a few days, I have some days like this too where I'm just like, 20 bucks, 20 bucks, 15 bucks, 20 bucks. And that's helpful too. It helps you get to your goal. So that was that. I'm going to load these up in my car. Let's go get me a freaking hairbrush, guys. Let's go. Guys, I freaking love Target. I don't know if there's anything better than just going into Target. I might actually also swing by the Hearth and Hand section. I love everything Hearth and Hand. And we'll probably see if I can get a wreath too. So let's go do that. Oh, praise God. Oh, okay, let's think here. So I want to get a wet brush for sure. They just are like life-changing. The last time I got one, they only had this color. This is pink. I would much rather have something neutral. So I'm like feeling like just this plain black. If there's a black duo, I would, oh, it's only pink and purple. So I would love to have a small one in my purse. Ugh. You know how sometimes they put like little plastic things around brushes so you can't get them out without scissors? Oh, yes. Oh, it feels so good to brush my hair. I showered last night and I was just like, oh, it feels weird not to brush my hair. Anybody else relate? Also, hopefully this is like entertaining as I brush my hair. But one time I had Jeremy try to brush my hair, and obviously I didn't realize how, or I didn't think about how guys just would not know to start at the bottom, like, and hold the hair so that way you don't pull all the hair out of your head and like hurt. But he started right at the top and just went down, and I was like, oh gosh, because my hair tangles so easily. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, come here often. Oh yes, that felt so nice. Okay guys, my hair is brushed. Now let's take things to the post office and maybe go to Thrift a little bit. I'm so excited. I have not been to these thrift stores in over a week and a half. I think I've been gone, maybe 2 weeks since I've been to some of them. So I'm excited to see what is new. Like, I'm antsy. I just want to know, you know, like I want to see if there's any like home goods, some furniture. I'm excited. Let's go. Okay guys, so I made it back to Jeremy and I's old apartment, and now that I don't live here, I can totally show you what it looks like. This is where Jeremy and I have lived for our first year of marriage. Up there, that's where we lived, up there on the top left. So I'm gonna take you guys up there. Maybe I'll show you guys where I filmed for this last year of being on YouTube, reselling. I did it all from this little apartment. So let's go show you what it looks like. But then I need to keep moving because my sales that are in here need to go out by 5, and it is officially 4:30. So I need to go and pack them up, and then we need to get moving to the post office before it closes. So let's try that. I don't miss these stairs. So here we go. Here is our old living room. Wow, now that we have a house, it just feels so small. We still have some stuff that oh, it's a mess, but I mean, we still have some stuff that we need to pick up and put away. We're doing that these next few days now that I'm back, and then we will be officially moved out. So here is our apartment. We have that main area. This is where I stored literally everything for Poshmark was in this little closet. I had shoes hanging here, and those are the shoes I'm coming to get. So hopefully everything is here. And then let's see, over here, this is our spare bedroom. But look at this. This is such a mess. This is where I filmed all of my videos. We didn't have a spare bedroom because this is all Poshmark stuff. We had storage in here, but yeah, I would stand right over there and I would film every single video. I still need to take my other lights, and I filmed with my camera sitting on top of this like over the toilet thing that I found by the garbage. That is how I filmed all my videos. So our bathroom, and then this was our bedroom. So this was it. I still have so many shoes to take over to the house, but it's a work in progress. We don't have that much left, but I wanted to show you guys real quick what our actual apartment looked like. Now that there's not as many things, and I don't care if you know where I lived, this is it. I cannot believe I filmed so many videos in this small space. And I can't believe that we were able to fit most of like all of our Poshmark in that little room. And this is it. This is where we spent our first year of marriage. And now we have a home, so that's great. But I need to box these up, so let's go. I just made it to the Restore. Everything is dropped off. Guys, if you have a Restore in your local community, I would highly suggest going there. They don't have clothes, but I look for home goods here. I find things all the time to resell, or even like some furniture. I bought a chair here the other day, and I'm gonna rip off its skirt and then resell it. But apparently we have a color sale, so I am gonna head in, and it only has 1 hour until it closes, but I'm gonna go look to see if I can find a dresser maybe. I like the ones that are like I like that one in the back actually. I hate the cushion, but let's go look at it. $3, 75% off. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's go around. Gosh, I love Restore. Also, I'm a member here. No big deal. But like, if this chair is in good condition, I think these are kind of cool. These ones, it's $3. Oh, it has some wear to it for sure. I wish it was just straight across the back and it didn't have that little pickup thing. It's kind of cool, eh? For whatever 75% off of $3 is. I like that one too. How much is that one? $5. But like, is that chair cool for $3? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna regret if I don't get that, but I also don't know where I would put it or if Jeremy would like it. And I have a feeling he would not like it. But like, so many couches and chairs. Love it. Some headboards. It's $40. I've looked at this coffee table like every time I've come here. Something about the legs. They have like clawed feet. Ugh, this cart is so hard to push. It has like clawed foot legs. I don't know. Is it cute? I feel like it's kind of cute. $40. Like, look at its cool legs. But like, look at its cool little feet. And they're on wheels. It's like vintage, and I think it's pretty cool. Let me look up what the orange was again. A quick consult to the color sale tag over there says 20% off. So $32. I might have to call Jeremy about it. Oh, but last time he didn't even like it. Ugh, it's the worst. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you what I got real quick. First off, I got this picture, which is so cool, and it was only $2.50. It was half off. I don't know if that was supposed to be $2.50, but whatever. But it's like all like hand knit. I don't know what this kind of texture is, but it's all threads forming this little covered bridge, which reminds me of a covered bridge from back home in Indiana. So I got that, and I think I'll just reframe it or just paint the frame around it, because I do not like the weird red and black around it. I thought it would be really cute though, and it's a different color. And then I got these, which are 4 different boards. I'm gonna turn them into shelves. I can get hardware at Lowe's or Home Depot for cheap, and they were only 50 cents for 4 shelves. Love that. And then I also found these like matching gold covers, you know, for a light switch and some outlets for 25 cents. So there you go, a little home goods haul. So I'm gonna put this stuff in the car, and then I'm going to head over to the Goodwill across the street. And that closes at 9, so we should be a-okay. Okay, so I just made it into the car after Goodwill, and I only ended up buying 3 things, which is good. I needed to restrain myself. I had 4 things going into checkout, and then I found a stain on the front of one, so I'm glad I double checked because I've been burned by stains so many times. But I found 3 things. The first thing I found is this really cute little vintage, very textured sweater, and then it has embroidered little ducks on the front, and this guy was definitely mistagged or something. They were even saying that at the checkout because they had this marked at $2. Usually $2 things at my Goodwill are only for like the t-shirts that you get for free at like events and stuff. So that was a great find, great price, and I can probably resell that for at least $35, $35 to $50, somewhere in there. And then I found a pair of pants for my husband Jeremy. These are a little bit of a jogger, kind of like a khaki chino pant, and they have a drawstring at the top, which you can put inside. I was thinking this would be good for when he goes back to work, a little bit more comfortable, you know, with a little bit more of a stretchy waist. These are from the brand Plug with 2 G's. I didn't care about the brand since I got these for Jeremy. These were $5.99, so I got those for him. And then my best find, I don't know, the sweater was really good. This one was a little bit more expensive. I paid $5.99 for these, but these are a pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans. And I've only found Not Your Daughter's jeans in the bins at this point, but these are in a size 14, which is a great size for jeans. I'm not biased because I'm a size 14, but these are a pair of black skinny jeans, and I was looking up comps for these. I had 2 pairs of NYDJ jeans in my cart. One was that black pair and one was like a blue, kind of more like chino pant. And I'm glad I looked up comps because the black skinny jeans were going for basically like $50, $65. I saw a lot of recent comps for around that price, at least over $35. My guess is I'll probably list those around $65 and then hope to make $50 from those, but for $5.99 to $50, that's great. But the chino pants didn't have the same comps, so those were good pickups. I'm happy with those. Now I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna make dinner with Jeremy, and we're gonna just chill and relax. I'm probably gonna edit this video, and hopefully we can just have a chill night in. I might go to bed early because it's been a long few days, as you guys know, but I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me throughout my day. If you guys did, please let me know because I would love to do more vlog style videos. These are really fun for me. So let me know if you liked this video down below. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and until the next video, bye.